we're going to have the Meghalaya Games coming up. So the Meghalaya Games, I'm sorry, I'm going to take a bit more time, but the Meghalaya Games that we're going to have is going to be very different from the earlier Meghalaya Games. We learn as we move along. So number one, it's going to be held in Tura this year. Number two, apart from being just the Meghalaya Games, I have asked the sports department to have traditional sports of the Khasis, the Jaintiyas and the Garos to also be part of the discipline. So let our youth go into the old tribal sports that we used to have. Let there be one or two disciplines so that our youth are reminded that the tribals have always been linked to sports. So you will find disciplines in the local sports also being part of this program. We will also have a program where the youth who are going to go to the different parts of the state, they will be taken to experience the culture of those regions. So there will be tourism outings after the games, of course, and they will be allowed to mix around with the different youths in the different parts of the state, and we hope that that will bring up a much more positive environment overall. Another thing we're going to do with the sports, with the Meghalaya Games, which is the reason why I'm mentioning this now, is that we wanted to connect to Fit India program also, which means that we would want every athlete, the 3,000 athletes who are going to perform or who are going to compete there, to also talk about our indigenous food, for example. So what is healthy for us, that grows here, let us promote that, the vegetables or the fruits that we have. Apart from that, the dream program will be connected to Meghalaya Games. So I would want that each athlete, when they go, they should become our ambassadors for drug-free Meghalaya. So let the sports persons talk about drugs and how we should stay away from it, but at the same time how we should be, sympathetic and empathetic towards individuals who are going through these difficulties. I would want Meghalaya Games to be also part, or Dream Project to be part of the Meghalaya Games, where it will be great and it will be something that should continue, because as you know, Meghalaya Games will happen every year. So this time it's happening, and you'll be surprised that in the last 17 years it's happened only 3 times, twice in the last 5 years and once 17 years back. And so now this is the 3rd time, but now from now on we're going to have it every year. So now this year it's in Tura, maybe next time it might be in Nongstoin or in Joai, we haven't decided yet. So this is another big thing that we'll be doing. Apart from that, I have also decided